There are 4 counties that make up the Philadelphia suburbs. Bucks County is one of the top rated and most desired counties in all of Pennsylvania. But as a lifelong resident of this area, there are definitely some major pros and cons that I wish everyone knew about before making the move here. So let's dive into them now. Hi there, I'm Cory Benhardt, a local real estate agent here in the Philadelphia suburb area. I specialize in helping people just like you make the move to Pennsylvania from all over the country. If you're thinking about making the move, I would love to help you. You can find my contact information in the description below. And the first thing that people don't share about living in Bucks County is why the specific location is actually so desired. A lot of people assume that because Bucks County is more north of Philadelphia, it must be pretty far away, but that's definitely not the case. Depending on where in the county you end up living, you could be just 35 to 60 minutes outside of Center City, Philadelphia, with plenty of major roadways to access the city, but also very easy access by public transportation as well. Plus, you'll still be under 2 hours to New York City, the Jersey Shore, and the Pocono Mountains, which are some great options for those long weekend getaways. This next thing is something I can guarantee that you have not considered when making the move here, and that's the deer. PA is home to a large population of deer, and that becomes an issue when they can run into traffic and hit your car. But specifically in Bucks County, there are some small towns in the county that are pretty rural. So if you're driving on a dark back road, please be aware of the deer, because while you might think that they'll run away from the cars, they'll sometimes run towards the car instead of away from it. One of the biggest factors to think about when making a move to a new area, and especially Bucks County, is the healthcare. But luckily, when it comes to healthcare in Bucks County, that is one category that it thrives in. This county is home to several top-rated hospitals, such as Doylestown Hospital, which was rated as one of the top healthcare facilities, not just in Pennsylvania, but in the country as well. You'll also find other great options such as St. Mary's Medical Center, St. Luke's, and Jefferson Health for the Bucks campus. So beyond just Bucks County, the overall Philadelphia metro area is an overall healthcare hub. It's home to some of the top-rated hospitals throughout the entire country, and in some regards throughout the entire world, such as the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, Jefferson Health, and the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, also known as CHOP, just to name a few. A quick fun fact is that 1 in 6 doctors throughout the entire country trained right here in Philadelphia, which truly just shows you how impressive the overall healthcare system is here in this area. All right, so let's clear up a common misconception about Bucks County, and that's if you live in Bucks County, your only 2 housing options are a single family home on a large plot of land or essentially a farm, which is completely not true at all. Bucks actually offers a great variety of real estate all throughout the county. You'll find everything from downtown condos and charming historic homes to active 55+ communities, family-friendly single and townhome neighborhoods, luxury estates, and yes, even wide open farms if that's what you're looking for. Truly, no matter your lifestyle or your price point, you can find a great home here in Bucks County. All right, so one thing that they don't tell you quite often about living in Bucks is that although there are tons of great downtown walkable areas all throughout the county, once you leave those towns, there's not really much going on. What I mean is, for example, Doylestown is a town located in Bucks County. It's actually home to the Bucks County Courthouse, and it is constantly rated as one of the most walkable towns in all of the Philadelphia suburbs. But if we were to look outside of the Doylestown area, once you leave this town, it's mostly just all green space and parks, which is great, but that's all that's really going on until you arrive at the next downtown area. I've heard mixed reviews about this. I have some clients who love it and some clients who hate it. Some people just love living in an area where every town has something going on, while others prefer a great downtown area with plenty of quiet nature in close proximity as well, but it really comes down to whatever your personal preference is. All right, so speaking of things to do, Bucks County is full of incredible things to do all year round. You'll find everything from charming, walkable downtown areas to an incredible amount of history, including sites that have to do with George Washington, the Underground Railroad, and James Michener, just to name a few. The county is also home to beautiful state parks, trails, and the Delaware River, which can give you just about every type of water sport that you might want. Beyond that, there's no short of individual entertainment as well, from local sports and concerts to historic movie theaters and community events that happen all year round. And keep in mind that if you ever want even more things to do, you also are within a very short driving distance to the other 3 counties that make up the Philadelphia area. And in addition, if you need even more options, you could travel into the 2 major cities, being New York City or Philadelphia, for just about everything else that you might need. Another great thing to mention about living here is the cost of living. And I know we often go over the cost of living within the entire Philly suburb area, but I believe this is the first time where we go over the specific cost of living for Bucks County, which is definitely something to pay attention to. This county is made up of of over 40 individual towns, so the cost of living ranges quite significantly from towns with average home sale prices around $300,000 to towns with average home sale prices up over $1 million and everything in between. If we were to factor every type of home style all into one throughout the county, the average home sale price would be around $500,000, but in most towns you can find a very nice single family home with 3 to 4 bedrooms on a decent sized plot of land for around that price point or a bit more, of course, depending on where within the county you end up moving to. Besides just the average home sale price, we also have a very favorable sales price at only 6%, with most necessities being tax exempt, such as heating, fuel, groceries, medicine, etc. The income tax here is a flat rate 3.07% all throughout the state, meaning that no matter how much you make, everyone is taxed at that same rate, and it doesn't fluctuate as you make more. So my retiree clients love living in the Philadelphia suburb area, and especially Bucks County, because it was rated as one of the best counties in the country for the fall foliage views. But Bucks County is also home to some great 55 plus communities as well, as Pennsylvania is a very retirement friendly state. But it's also a great place to be born and raised and grow up in. And of course, I'm biased, but according to Yahoo News, some of the top rated school districts in the state are located in Bucks County. And also according to niche.com, a good number of the districts are highly rated as well, with overall A and B plus ratings. I would love to help you find your perfect home when the time comes. You can email me here or click the contact link in the description below to book a call, and I look forward to seeing you over on this next video.